So apparently, it's not notifying people that I'm live anymore. So I'm noticing it too, and it's just so weird. It's like all of a sudden I've been going on live more, but I've also been putting up a lot of videos recently that are coming out later. Not out yet. I did a bunch. Ever since I did that, I'm not getting notifications. Again, we are at the mercy of social media. That's what I'm learning. We are at the mercy of social media. Uh, we're just with the mercy at the mercy. Hello, everybody. I'm James JLJ. It's just yeah, it's I don't even know anymore. So I'm going to set up my stuff as I usually do. Good morning, everybody. Let's set up everything. And then we can start talking. Everybody, come on in, get your coffee, come on, or tea, or whatever it is you drink. Come on over and join us. The water's fine. It'll be okay, I guess. So I'm typing some stuff in here. And for the YouTube channel, I'm typing in some buy me coffees of my friends. I'll talk about that in a second. I am typing stuff. I'm sorry, on the Black Hoe. I am not Black Hoe, not anymore. Okay. I typed a different description. I'm going to save to my notes for another time. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. Okay, we are in. So this is JLJ this morning. See that? My hair's still hanging in there from yesterday. I put some leave-in conditioner. It's still working, still curly. I gotta fix it. I'm gonna do some more of it today. Yesterday was just part one, but it's first thing in the morning, so we're having our coffee, and the hair is just not perfect yet. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, let's see who's following me. Let's see what's going on. Just There we go. So, oh, we're watching. Okay, everybody's in. Okay. We got Crystal. Hi, Crystal Williams. I've seen you in a while. Samantha, Meek, Jason Jose, good morning. Jacarius, good morning. Terry Babes, good morning. Matt Litchfield, good morning. Tomlin family, good morning. I know. So yesterday I watched it for the first time in 2 weeks. And I put some leave-in conditioner this is from yesterday. So I have to finish working it. So it's not even the best it could be. But I know you love it, girl. I know you love it. But today it's just natural hair. Okay. That's right. Natural hair don't care. It's my hair's actually longer than this. It's drawn up right now because I was sleeping. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs that make everything. Um, yes, yes. Yes, ironically, I write the songs was not written by Barry Manilow. It was written by Bruce Johnston of the Beach Boys. Surprise, surprise, yes. It's one of those weird coincidence things where you like sometimes you don't know, like at Heart. There's the it was These Dreams that I'm gonna grow. That was one of the biggest hits, not sung by Ann Wilson, or Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight? Not sung by Rick Ocasek, sung by Benjamin Orr. So it's really weird when something huge happens that's not the norm of the person, right? Kind of crazy. Growing out, Jacarius, growing out. Shrinkage is real for us. Shrinkage. You're all Um, that Crystal, there are many things I can say to that, obviously, but yes, for us Black folks in the curly, coiled, and kinky hair community, okay, I thought it was Crystal, but yeah, I just right now I didn't, so I just washed it with some leave-in conditioner. I shared yesterday, go on yesterday's show, and I shared all these things, and then um later today, I'm going to actually condition it and continue working. I'm just like, oh, it feels, my hair feels so much better. Oh my God, it feels much better. I'm coming out of all the mourning and everything. So it's like now I'm ready to, and I have a lot of hair. My hair's actually down to my shoulders. I have a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair. It's so much to work with. So I am very fortunate to have hair. I totally understand it. I'm changing up for you guys. A little something different today. It's my old Argyle sweaters I've had for years. I can still fit it. Thank you, Jesus. And I guess I do kind of match my wall. I guess I kind of match. I guess green and green. So it's wonderful. So it's kind of changing it up today. It was a little chilly this morning, even though it's going to be 73 today, which is nice. Right now it's in the 50s in my house. So I was like, I gotta wear something warm. I don't want the heater on because I'll start falling asleep. Oh, I can do my thing. Okay, I can do my thing. Yeah. So in the chat, in the underneath the video, I shared my friends. So yesterday, I bought on buymeacoffee.com. Several of us are on there. We're creatives are on there, and someone blessed me the day before with they bought me a bunch of coffees. If you remember, so I blessed for the people, and they're my friends, and they're on buymeacoffee.com. I put their handles underneath in the description of this video. 10th Floor Podcast. So you guys follow them. They do GH and our lives. Matt and Kat, mom and son. So I blessed them with some coffee. Flowo Boyce, my buddy. That's my buddy. A guy said to him, and then someone bought him coffees after that. So I thought it was wonderful that I passed it on, and someone passed it on to them. Also, hi, Miss G. Good morning. Cesar Ariaspino, my other buddy. Suds and the Square Circle podcast. They do wrestling stuff, but they also do GH stuff too. He's gonna start expanding. And is that everybody? That's it. So those four besides myself. And so all of that is there and underneath the video. So just check them out if you want to give them a coffee or two. They're working hard for you also. But I was happy that when I gave, someone else gave to you. It's like just pass it along for folks that they're trying to make it to you like I am. So it was kind of fun to see that because you guys are always so good to me. I didn't go north, south, east, or west yesterday. I ended up. What did I do for lunch? What did I do for lunch? I ate leftovers. I had leftover Chinese food. I thought I probably should eat it. It was 2 days old, so that cusp of like could here's a call. Here's a poll. Well, because I didn't have I decided to take a nap instead. I took a nap before my show at 4 o'clock. But here's a poll for you guys. Okay. How long is Chinese food leftovers? Good. So do you do 1 day, 2 days, 3 or more days? Go ahead and vote. How long is Chinese food leftovers good? 1 day, 2 day, or 3 or more days? What do you guys do for that? Put it in there. So mine was 2 days, and I ate it. I was like, I'm getting there. Oh no, I'm like, No. So you go ahead and vote in the poll. There's 21 people watching. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I'm more alive today. Also, I'm gonna do my usual. Is that time of the month? Also, of course, that time of the month all the time. Donations are welcomed, of course. And I put in a chat underneath the video too, the different things that I do, the different ways I can take donations. I can't spell all of a sudden. But yeah, go ahead and vote in the poll. I want to see what you guys are thinking. What is my goal for 2024? Just to live. Cheese and crackers. I don't have goals anymore because my life has changed the last 5 years so much. I just have many. I'm just trying to. I want to be able to work and do audio dramas and produce shows and have no major health problems and all that stuff. So I don't. My goal is to get through every single day. It's been a trip. It's already been a trip this first month. It's already been a trip. Yes, you can tell me something, curious. Okay. So far, one day. Oh, a lot of guys are just one day. Dang. We got a couple of 2 days coming up there and something more, but one, I think I give it a couple of days at least. A couple of days at least. I give it a couple of days, and I don't want it anymore. I just say most things are good the next day because it sits in its juices, and you're like, oh my god, it's usually really good. But there's some things you go, okay, I can go 2 days, that's fine. So you're there. I gotta tell somebody I'm live because there's nobody's getting my notifications. This person was like, you gotta tell me you're live. Yeah, rice. Yeah, rice. Exactly. It's like rice is yeah. Okay. Oh, good. You working my painting. Good. Okay, working my painting. Very good. Like, I'm very good. I'm gonna buy it from you. I'm gonna buy the painting from you. I'm gonna pay you for your painting. So because you are a painter and you sell it. So I'm gonna put it on my wall too. So once you finish, I'll put it on my wall. China's is so good. It's never left my friend 2 days. I was gonna say usually 2 days is my end game too, Tracy. But yeah, rice is fine. I mean, rice go for a while. But a lot of folks are just like, I'm seeing it here, they're like mostly one day and that's it. Unless they say it's always good. Something about marinating. Exactly, Jerry. It's always about like it sits in its juices more and like it marinates or something. It's like you're like, wow. That's same with like lasagna. Oh my god. Like lasagna the next day, you're like, oh my Jesus, it is so good. Now I'm getting that was some lasagna. Now I have my Mott's applesauce. We're not sponsored by Mott's. Lots for Mott's. Not sponsored yet. Maybe one day they'll do it. It says mango peach. One of my favorites. I had some bad spaghetti sauce last night. Ooh, I tried doctoring it up. I couldn't even fix it. Do that shit out. It was not good. Oh, so with the North, I'm gonna do another poll because I can't do it today. I have stuff all day today, so I won't be able to run out today. But tomorrow possibly. But I'll do a poll. Have a good day, Jacarius. I hope to I hope to be able to do that poll again and then go that direction. Rice actually can grow a bacteria that doesn't go away with heat. So one day. I've never gotten sick off of rice. I've had rice in my refrigerator 4 or 5 days. I've never got sick off of it. So either I have a cast iron stomach or whatever, or the kind of rice I get. I don't know. I've never thrown out rice after one day. I've just never done that. So I guess I'm fortunate. Okay, I guess it's good. Everybody's voted. So everybody's like mostly it's one day. Okay, I do more than one day. So oh well. But I love that. That's okay. That was fun. And everybody voted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was good. That was good. So that's why I put a lot of stuff in my mouth and I don't get sick. So there you have it. I'll leave it at that right now for our I'll forget it's a family show. Did I say that this morning? I'm sorry. But anyway, but that's the whole point. Don't worry about that. I grew up poor. We couldn't throw rice in after one day. If we got back, then the bacteria was just it tasted good. We just seasoned that bacteria. Covered up with seasoning. Life. And my air fryer can revive anything. I don't care. I love my air fryer. I put whatever in there. It just freshens it back up. It's like magic. Like magic. I love my air fryer. Every time I goes in the fridge. It don't matter either way. It don't matter either way. I don't throw out rice after. I mean, I don't know if it sits out. I don't know about the same word of that to be true, James. I have no idea what that sentence means. We're King, sorry. Season bacteria. That's why I grew up in conditions where I'm sure things weren't the cleanest when I was growing up. I did not grow up with money, so I was like, dang it. So we had to food fall on the floor, take that 5 second rule, all kind of stuff. I'm one of those Gen Xers. We survived everything. We walked everything off. We got hurt. I still remember playing games with my arm hanging off. Who cares? Like that. Climbed in trees and all that stuff. Fell and yeah, we got back up. We weren't whiny. We just took it. We just took it. Tony Moore's my best friend. He know what's going on. Tony Moore's my chocolate twin, my best friend. He knows what I well, I've done it in a while, but he knows what I used to do. What I used to was. I'm not that anymore, unfortunately. That's not by choice. Oh, kill me for throwing away food. I am the king of the leftovers. Or queen. One of the two. I'm king of the leftovers. I am Mr. I take doggy bags. I don't care. Because I don't finish my food all the time. I stopped that whole I stopped all that. I stopped all that. Well, Tony Moore and we're just friends. We're like Tony Moore and I are like just like sisters. There's nothing going on between me and Tony Moore. If that's what you're saying, oh, no, we're like brothers and sisters. Anything going on there? But anyway, so but no, but I'm all about doggy bags. I'm all about. I mean, I stopped that whole finish your plate thing. When I grew up, we were taught you had to finish your plate. And that's why I was fucking fat. So I was like, I don't have to finish my plate anymore, or you put less on the plate. But I just like, well, some places give you lots of food. I'm like, I'm gonna try to finish it all. But I stopped that. I had to stop that habit because I used to be able to finish all that food. Now I eat less because I started eating less. I was like, I can't finish everything all the time. But I just had a hope that you couldn't leave the table unless you finish all your food. And when I was a kid, you couldn't have any liquids until you finished eating your food. My godmother was like, no, you finish. You could have your milk or punch, or you get to finish your food because you don't want to fill up your stomach. All those things they taught us back in the day. I'm like, oh, I had to get over all that stuff. So now I drink with my food all the time. As I can. Because I can. Well, all I know is I have two freezers. I have a cubic freezer, which has all the big stuff in it, and I have a smaller freezer. And freezing shit, but even with freezing stuff, you have to be careful too. After a while, they can't get frosted and stuff. And sometimes, and there's and things don't last forever. It's like I froze it 5 years ago. No, we don't eat all that. But I'll freeze things a year, usually. That's like, and then eat it. That's another poll. Here's another poll, kids. We're gonna do all these polls this morning. Another poll for kids. Okay. How long do you freeze something, then eat it? 1 year, 2 years, less than a. Go ahead and vote. How long do you freeze something and then eat it? How long do you get safe? Do you go a year, 2 years, less than a year? If it's other, then don't. Then I guess then don't vote. I guess if it's other. So Root King is a less than a year. So if are you guys in that same thing? Because I've had things that were done not frozen for a year, they're fine. Because of course it depends on what it is, right? Certain things depends on what it is. Because the dates will tell you. Hi, beautiful ass. I didn't see you in here. There are folks who they'll do they have the sell or freeze by date. Like most meats, I'll do a year. But after that, maybe a little over a year, depends on if I defrost it and look at it. Also, you should always defrost it and look at it. I know, Angel, I was raised where you could not have a drink until you were done. Because they said it would fill up, it will fill up your stomach or something. And I'm like, and they should have known. I was a fat kid. I ate everything. I could have drank. I would have ate everything. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. So I'm like, I'm a person during the pandemic. I got a lot of food came because I didn't work out in the world. I didn't go shopping or anything. So people were giving food, and I couldn't eat it all. It was just me. So I froze stuff. So a year after, like we'll say, the pandemic, we'll say 2020 to 2022. There are a few things at the bottom of the freezer. I have to make sure. Look at the bottom of the freezer, bring that up, and then is it? Because it also depends on also how you store them. Crystal brings up a good point. Crystal brings up the whole freezer bag. Like there's certain now especially Ziploc are all kind of shit. They got all kind of fun, fancy shit. But yeah, it depends on how you wrap it up, what you wrap it up in, how long it lasts. But there's some things I've had for less than a year, and then they got frostbitten, and it was ruined. It was just ruined. Eating without drinking something is best for digestion. I've heard that. I don't know if that's. I have not read any studies on that. As a former nurse, I was never proven. It's just that when you drink liquid can also fill you up. And they say sometimes drink water with your meal and you won't eat as much. I've heard that also because water fills you up. So I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of a thing. So if you're in here, please vote on the poll. We're doing polls today. But it's just the day. I'm gonna change the title right now to the day of polls. Day at the polls. Here's what I said. Day at the polls. Now what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm going to do a poll about by changing the title of this title. So we got once you guys finish voting in this poll, then we're going to do another poll about the poll title name change. Okay,
that's having PO Box Bedard.
That's what we're going to do. I was like, took me a second. I got to get it out. I'm like, what's we going to do? We're going to do that. Hi, Buzz Chuck. Thank you very much. So while I'm thinking about that, but while you're voting in this poll, I'll put up all my ways you can help. Of course, if you want to give any donations today. Hope everybody's doing okay. Everybody's doing okay. I'm loving this poll action. It sounds dirty. I'm loving this poll action. Argyle, very 80s, right? I'm an 80s kid. I'm an 80s person. I'm a 70s kid, but I'm an 80s teenager adult. And I used to love Argyle. And I have 2 Argyle sweaters I can still fit. Crazy. And so far, we're seeing less than a year is the landslide. 1 year is 19, and 2 years is 6. Yeah, there's some things you can last a couple of years. Except if it's wrapped the right way, there's some things that can be a couple of years. And I do believe that. I shall eat chestnuts on the polls. I'm gonna just want to go a little longer, and then we're gonna cut it and do the next poll as I eat my other applesauce. Hot for lots, lot for mots. Right now, look at the polls, Candace. It's all about polls today. It's all about polls. Right now, it's about freezing. How long do you eat something when it's frozen? Matt, you bought a cane. I have a cane right here too. I have a cane, my purple one. All of my purple life, I was searching for a dream. If we cannot make believes, maybe we can make some time. I get purple. I use it once in a while for stuff. I beat people with it now. Why are you getting a cane? So that's it. So you're not at work, Candace? What's going on? How you talking on here? You're not at work? We're gonna change the title of this. Really, no one waits for a year. I've had things for a year and I've eaten them. You guys are wusses. I'm not rich. I can't. I'm not rich. I have to. I don't know what you guys are doing. Just schoolhouse them all. Are ready? I'm ready. It's Tony JC. I'm ready for school. You are at work. Oh, Tony JC, Candace is in here too. You'll be nice. Wait less than a year. You guys are too much. I get insight into you people. Hit the like button, kids. I have 13 so far thumbs up and 27 watching. Hello, come on, people. Hit me, like me. Fucking like me. Fuck. Thank you for making the email our number 3 show last week, Candace, of all shows. The email is just like was gangbusters last week. This week, right now, it's I'm a grandparent show. So thank you. I have a grandparent show. Go to any audio streaming service and check out Really I'm a Grandparent. It's funny. I start really putting some personal stuff in there, and all of a sudden, oh my God, Tony JC said who? He's like, I don't know her. I mean, I know who she is. I just don't know her. You know, foot injury last month's gone worse. Got actually no bone joint damage. Just hurt there. That's Matt Latriel. How are you getting old all of a sudden? Purple cane, purple cane. I know purple. It's just so pretty. My brother got this. It was so cute. I just love it. If we cannot make believe, maybe we can make some time. Erotic City, you and me. So yes, so I got to write season 4. People are liking it. I got to write season 4. But really, I'm a grandparent. We're about to get ready to do. Candace about to get Airwoman with Shanika Freeman and Christina. It's oh my God, I've been writing this new season. It's hilarious. We're gonna meet up. We have some new additions to the series this season. It's gonna be good. So come on, Airwoman. We're gonna work it out. And thanks to the folks who are listening to my JLJ this morning on audio. You can. So we meet again. Gotta get some work done. Take care, Crystal. Thanks for coming through. As Crystal leaves, Sherry comes in. The C's are here. The C's are here. Oh, other Crystal, Hopkins. Oh my God, I'm blanking all of a sudden. I think I saw your post. I saw you posted here. I guess we'll find out and see, right? We're gonna find out. See what happens on General Hospital. I'm saving most of my General Hospital talk until this weekend because it's my first show back with Frank. So I'm gonna try to save it. So I'm gonna save most of it till then. So I'm not really commenting on Hospital or any of the soaps right now. Because the soap block will return this Sunday. Okay, so I think we have votes on this one. Okay, so 18 votes. You guys are all, I guess, rich people. So you can do you can just like no problem. Get this in a year. Next poll. Okay, I want to change the name. I want to change Janet. Hello. I know Jay-Z. I like that, Jay-Z. Hi, Janet. Zach, how are you? We're doing polls this morning. Okay, this poll is should the new title of this show episode be, I know, yes, I'm doing bad English on purpose. Day at the polls. On the polls. polls, polls, polls. All right. I'm going to change the title of this episode to, I'm here for it. Either Day at the Polls, On the Polls, 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 Polls. Which one do you think I should change it to out of the three? Please vote. If you're signed in, you can vote. If you're signed in, subscribe to my channel. If you're signed in, hit that like button. All of that. How you doing, Janet? What's going on? What's going on, girlfriend? It's the end of January. Tomorrow's the last day of January, folks. And just like that, it's the last day of January. I don't even understand. I don't understand anything that's going on. I'm like, what the F? So, okay, let's do this. Reload my page. Oh, yeah, 15 likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to change this to live chat, not top chat. It's not showing me. Okay, why is it not showing me poll results? Liking the polls. Let's do liking the polls. I don't like that title. These are the titles you choose from, Candace. Day of the polls, on the polls button. And it's not showing me it's not letting me see the poll thing. Can you guys polls? It's not showing it to me. Why is it not showing? Okay. YouTube sometimes gets on my everlasting love in it. Oh, there we go. Now I can see them. Shit. What do I see? Oh, everybody likes polls, polls, polls. That's so funny. Girls, girls, girls. And girls, girls.
Looking to get
That is hilarious. Everybody likes polls, polls, polls so far. It's almost a landslide. They have the polls a second. I guess what Janet's saying. Super Bowl's next week. Yes, it's no, actually, well, yeah, well, yes, next week. It's not this weekend, but yeah, the following weekend. Warm in Texas finally. We have some other Texans here too. You're in here. I don't want top chat. I want all the I want to see all your comments. It keeps switching me to want to see only a few. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome, James on polls. That's not one of the choices, Buzz Chuck. The choices are those three that are in there. It's doing something. What is it doing? Girls, girls, girls. Dee. 64 so far. So I think. Okay. Before you know it, you'll be saying it's the end of the year. I know, Bonnie. Literally. I was saying that. I don't like bills. Well, that's something totally different. Yes. Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my automobile? Then maybe we can chill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. I'm in a hurry to get into February. Yes, well, it's funny. I've talked to my doctor about my colon stuff too. So, and also in February, I might be having something checked. So everything. Oh, that's why I forgot it's Candace's birthday month. Her and my sister's Andra's her birthday month. And my grandson Trenton, his birthday too. I do. So far it's 69 polls, 25 day at the polls, and 6 on the polls. And with a couple people giving their own titles. And you see, I avoided using my last name. Yeah, I usually do. I don't say a lot of polls. I'm choosing not to do that today. I'm going to do that today. I said, let me try something else. Try something else. Girls, girls, girls. I used to love Motley Crue. Don't get me started. I was a Motley Crue fan. So, okay. Next month, birthday months. Well, I can't do 12. I think the most I can do on here is 4. So that one, well, I guess do it in groups. Okay, okay, Samantha. I'll keep that in mind today. Like it could be that could be okay. That could be something. Do it in groups. Okay. So I'm keeping Samantha, no, I'm keeping that in mind. Actually, I just wrote it down. Okay, I'm gonna change it to polls, polls, polls. No luck dating at all. I online met somebody who I've met before, and within 1 second of them talking to me, I was reminded why we've never gone out. Oh yeah, now I'm reminded why we've never gone out. So then I just and I blocked and I was like, okay, got it. Polls, polls. Okay, I changed it. It's been changed. Is polls, polls, polls. That's what we're doing a lot of polls today. I like that. I actually like the way it looks. I just saw it online. I got the way it looks. So okay. Well, since somebody brought up, we're gonna do a birthday poll. Okay, which month is month month group is your birthday in? So we'll go January to March, April to July, August to let's have a fourth option. We're gonna say November and December. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Start a poll. So Samantha, you got it. Which month group is your birthday in? I'm May, so I'm the second one. January to March, April to July, August to October, and November to December. While you're voting, I'll be right back. Okay. So far, my birthday group is the biggest so far. 33%. Wow, January to March 28th. It's all close though. It's all very close. In this chat, it's very good. It's all very close. MJ, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And the moon is in the seventh house. And Jupiter. Was it Don Diamond? Yeah, I wish. Yeah, we just had her 50th birthday. Her polls, and she came. That makes sense, MJ, of course. Yes, us May people. I'm a May baby too. Duan turned 42 last month. And yeah, everybody's there. Pisces, February. So Shelly's next month. I have a lot of disco balls. That's one of them. I have several. April. So we got January, March, and April, July are tied in here. They are tied. Wow, right now. So I got 20, you just keep voting. And then the other ones not far behind. Wisdom, you aren't the only one. Apparently they're not doing it. They're giving my notifications. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea how to fix it. I have nobody to talk to. YouTube is horrible. Trying to reach somebody. They make it so impossible for you to reach anybody for support. I'm the only person. I have a lot of folks who are having problems with YouTube. Various different problems with YouTube. So I'm just like, I have to let it go. So folks, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just kind of I'm just yeah. MJ, I will ignore your comment. With tongue in cheek. I love Virgos. We get along great. There's some Leos, there's some Aquarians. I know several Tauruses are in here with me. I'm a Taurus. I'll be 55 this year, so I'm hitting a milestone. So I'm thinking about what that means and what it's gonna mean. This is good. Okay. I'll leave it up for a little bit. See what hurts. That hurts. Yeah, makes all that hurts. For some reason, MJ, I'm sure you're not. You know, you know you're not hurt by that because we all know the truth. Oh, anybody in this room is innocent. Oh, Tony Taurus. We're Tauruses. Oh, Tony, Sherry's a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Angel Blues in May, but I don't know if you're a Taurus or a Gemini. I know everybody wants up for the lightning. I know I'm hurt. I mean, oh my god, I'm a baby. I'm an innocent baby. Okay, girl. Sure, sure. Yeah, no, no, Crystal. It's not you. It's not you, Crystal. It's something I don't know what's going on. It's like Matt said he got it today, but some people are just not getting it. Some are getting it. I have no idea. I can't assume. Well, you know, isn't either. The abuse, the abuse. You know, MJ, you like that abuse, like that kind of abuse. She likes that kind of abuse. There's certain things we don't mind, MJ, and I know you don't mind either. But I'll say that for a Zoom. Can't really talk about that here. I love it, and we love MJ. We love MJ. So nice to see you in here. So yes, I just want to again. I want to bring up that I spreaded the love yesterday because you guys spread it to me all the time to my 4 friends who are also on buymeacoffee.com. It's a platform we can buy people coffees, not that kind. Buy me coffees. You can buy them coffees, which supports them doing their work. And it's buymeacoffee.com is the place. But probably true, Candace, you are true. 10th Floor podcast. Caesar R. Espino, Suds in the Square Circle podcast, and 10th Floor. Oh, no, sorry, 10th Floor. And Flubble Boys. Those 4 are on the same platform as I am. I gave to them yesterday to pass along the beauty. And people started giving to them, as I saw also. So I was like, I love it. I started something. We're all on there. You know, we're all trying to work it out. We're all trying to work it out. So yes. Well, I'm not innocent at all. I've never claimed to be innocent. I've never said I never purported to be innocent. I've had a lot of fun in my life, my past, starting from when I was like 14, 15 years old. Trust me. I was in the streets in Sunset something grill. Well, Sunset Strip, and I was having a good old time. Woo, trust me. Things you should not do at home. Don't try this at home. Don't let your kids do it now. But it was the 80s, and I was working it out back then. I had a good time. I'm glad to be here. I can't believe I made it. But somehow I made it. I had some adventures of a lifetime. One day I'll tell you some of the stories. Some of the stories. I had amazing time. So I'm like, So okay. So it's actually a tie between the Jan and April people. And so a lot of us are beginning of the year to mid-year. So there you go. I love that. That was fun. Got cancer. Oh, you're cancer. Oh, you're Gemini. Yeah, got it. My mom's a cancer. So yes, my brother's a Leo. My sister's Aquarius. So you're on a creamer. Get some creamer, girl. I love this mug. I forgot where I got it from. So yes. So one thing I wanted to mention to you guys, I did watch the documentary. It premiered last night on Netflix of The Greatest Day in Pop about We Are the World. And it was decent. I wish there was more. They glossed over a couple of things. Um, but I wish there was more. But they had a lot of footage you've never seen. A lot of footage of Michael, of course. You're going to see, going to see anything with him in it. They kind of shaded Prince a little bit, but Sheila E. kind of got people back. She told the truth in the documentary. It was like, okay, Sheila, because she was in it, she was interviewed for it, and I was like, oh, they left that in the interview. Okay, that means that the documentary was true to form. Like, the documentary was like, we're going to tell the truth. She told how she felt. Waylon Jennings, what happened with him? I'm like, yeah, wasn't he? And he was. There's a lot of stuff. And Stevie Wonder. So there was some stuff that, I mean, it was really fascinating, and it was fascinating to see how they got all those people together in one room. But I enjoyed. I love documentaries. I just remember I was 16 years old when that song came out. And I remember I remember when Band Aid came out first, and that came out, and it was a trip to see all those stars together. I'm like, nowadays it's not the same anymore. But people forget we had 3 channels. Cable was young and new. There's no social media. It was amazing. It was an amazing time, and that song really is good. It's a great song. They played some of the tapes and stuff, so I mean, I liked it. I would give it a B plus. But they left this one part in with Madonna and it was Madonna and Huey Lewis, and it was just like, yeah, why was not Madonna in it? Okay, they only mentioned for a minute they wanted Cyndi Lauper over Madonna, even though Madonna was the biggest star in the world. Well, no, actually that's not the truth, Crystal. They actually talked about they actually had people talking about it. It was, and Sheila, this is from Sheila E.'s mouth, because she would know better than any of us. Sheila E. said, number one, he really is immensely shy, like Michael is on some level, especially shy. And Prince was kind of like, I don't want to be with all those people because it's just too much for him at that time. Also, he wanted to play guitar on it. They wanted to sing. He wanted to play guitar, and he wanted to be in his own separate room. And Lionel said, "Sorry." It's like, no. It was Lionel or Quincy once who said, "Sorry, no. We need you. We're all in one big room." And so a lot of them say, people say, because of Michael Jackson, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, him and Michael actually were not enemies. That's just a rumor. They weren't enemies or anything. But he didn't. There's a lot of other reasons why he didn't want to be in there. So I'm saying, watch the documentary, because like Sheila actually talks. Because Sheila says she had called him during the thing, talk to him how it was going, and see. Well, I won't say anything. If you watch the documentary, you'll see what Sheila says. She said more. She goes into even more. So I say, watch that. And so there were some things I didn't know. I thought it was certain things too, Crystal. And I was like, oh, no, it's this that he actually offered to do. So then he decided to offer the song for the Tears in Your Eyes, which is a great song, which is on the thing. It's something, because Michael that, I didn't know see that. I didn't realize this. Michael that year was nominated for Thriller and stuff. Not the big year of Thriller, but the song Thriller and stuff. It was 85. He didn't go to the music awards that night. I was thinking he didn't go. Everybody else was there. And Prince won a bunch of awards. Richie won a bunch of awards that night. He was at the studio before everybody else, and he did his singing parts before anybody else came in the room, because he's also introverted and shy. So he did same with Bob Dylan. They had to separate him and him do his little bit. Like they had little. It was interesting to see the things. Prince and Michael were very similar. They were very similar in many ways about that. But and originally it was supposed to be, which I'd heard before, it was supposed to be Lionel Richie and Stevie Wonder writing the song, but Stevie never got back to them. So he went to Michael. And then Stevie comes in later, like, okay, write the song. They're like, no, we're recording the song. So it's really funny. That whole story too is very interesting. And then you have to watch documentaries when Stevie tries to do something in the middle of the recording and it gets shut down. Oh my God. And they show it. They literally show it. So anyway, it's at Bruce Springsteen. I mean, it's actually, I mean, like I said, I give it a B plus. It was pretty good. But like I said, there's a few things I wish they touched more on. But it's still amazing to get everybody together, all those people, And it was smart of that person who said, American Music Awards are coming. They're already coming. We looked at the charts, they're already coming. Expenses all, they're already coming, they already got their plans. So he's just kind of like, they started contacting managers and people were like, that's good. And having Quincy on it, people love Quincy Jones. They had people having Lionel Richie on it. They were like, it was serendipitous. So I thought it was just really cool. Anyway, that's just, I love the song. I think it's great. I have the album. I went and bought the album. I still have it. I bought the album. The Prince song is really good. That's on it. So it's really good. But it just makes you, it just reminds you of all those voices. You're like, Cyndi Lauper, great voice. Steve Perry of Journey. Oh my God. Dionne Warwick. Willie Nelson. I was like, oh, I forgot who was on it. I was like, oh my God. It was like Kim Carnes. Yes. So until you saw it too. Okay, you saw it too. Yes, I knew I was gonna watch it. Bye, MJ. Have a great, good, very good to see you. Have a great, take care of yourself. My sister's having problems in Kansas still. I'm gonna have to come back to Kansas again. Who knows? I'll let you know. I remember the We Are the World 2 for Haiti. I have that. I have that. I actually like that version also. And on that version, Celine Dion kills it. Oh my God, on that version. Buy that version too. I have it. And that's when at the end, when Wyclef Jean puts all the Haitian stuff at the end, it's really touching. It's kind of like, okay, it was good. So now I remember that one, Beauty for Ashes. I remember it. I have it. I remember that one. But that's not important. The important one was the first one. I'm not saying it's important, but just the first one that was the first time they really did come together for something like this. And so that's kind of thing. Yeah, Diana Ross, LaToya Jackson, Bette Midler, Dan Aykroyd. There were a lot of like Harry Belafonte, there's a lot of people in there. But it started with Bob Geldof. It started with Band-Aid. And Lionel's manager said, we got white folks saving black folks. We need black folks saving black folks. I love that line. That's something I would say. It's something I would totally say. We need something blackity black. So we got black folks. Yeah, James Ingram was in it. I used to love James Ingram. When they show at the end all the in remembrance of the list of all the people who died from that thing, I'm like, wow, it was a long list. A lot of folks aren't here anymore, so it's very interesting. Well, Tony JC, did you like it? I mean, you watched it. Did you like it? You thought it was okay? Didn't care? What did you think? What did you think? Did you watch it last night too? But you get so mad about it. You have to get so mad. You get so mad about it. Neurotic, neurotic. The Brits did. Yeah, the Brits did. You know it's Christmas. That's what said it was band. They were called Band-Aid. But see, after Band-Aid and after well, We Are the World. After I give it a thumbs up. Okay. After We Are the World, that begat Farm Aid and all the other stuff that came out after that and Live Aid and all that. And I remember watching Live Aid live. I was 16 years old. It was in July. I remember I have the tapes. I have my actual VHS tapes where I was taping certain people when they were on. And I watched the whole all day, watched it all. We ate in front of TV. We were in my living room. We were in my living room right here. We watched it off. We watched the whole thing, the whole British side. We watched the American side, and it was an event. I mean, everybody knew we were all watching it at that time period. Everybody was watching it, like music. So I'm friends with Claude McKnight, who's in Take Six, who's Brian's brother. I love Claude. Claude is the best. I don't know Brian himself, but I love Claude. Claude is talented, funny, good looking too. He's working it out. But really nice guy. Like a lot. Don't know. But don't know Brian. Don't know the Hertz either. We are just cooling. Just cooling. We are just cooling. But yeah, the Brits said, "Do they know it's Christmas? Do they know it's Christmas?" I love that song too. I do. That's like both songs. So I'm a songwriter. It's a hit song. It's not easy to write a song that people will want to sing that resonates with people. Is not easy. It's not easy. Not easy. So I'm just saying, it's a gift. and it's a bit of magic and luck and divine intervention, everything all roll into one. When you write a song that actually works, I know that feeling. So I'm very yes. A movie that I scored years ago, Vex, is actually doing a part two. So I'm like, and doing a soundtrack was a major accomplishment in my life. Like one of my favorite accomplishments I ever did. And I'm like, am I scoring another soundtrack? Am I gonna do that again? I don't know. I'm like, it's I mean, when they give you the movie, they give you the movie first. I had to watch it for everybody else. And I started writing down ideas and certain scenes. It was scoring a soundtrack was one of my favorite things in my entire life. I just never thought and I wrote all the songs. They were all my artists. Well, there's one song I didn't write. My friend wrote his, and all the artists. It was amazing, and my greatest achievements. It's online called Vex. You can listen to it. Oh, yes. I love when you guys are talking to each other. I love it. I love when you guys talk to each other. Like, yeah, I don't know what you guys talking about. So please talk to each other. You know what you're talking about. Talk about it. Yes, Dewan, I get along with Capricorns very well. Several of my exes were Capricorns. We do. My daughter's a Capricorn. Well, my daughter's a Capricorn. Hey, Jay, so I got no one next camera to me. Oh, you'll be getting another one, Candace, as I'm clearing out shit. You'll be getting another one. Oh my God, Tony, I was busting up. Oh my God. I was loud. They said the blind, literally bleeding the blind. I couldn't stop laughing. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. Hilarious. But also, my mother loved Bob Dylan, so I was a big Bob Dylan fan. So it's kind of funny seeing how important he was in this room. I was like, oh yeah, I remember. I was like them. I miss Gerald. Ooh, I got interesting stories. Miss G got some interesting stories about Gerald Levert. Pop, 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 pop goes my mind. Casanova. I used to love Levert. Levert was the bomb back in the day. Uh-oh. Tony, guess what I ate. Oh my God, pie. What'd you eat, Miss G? What'd you eat? What do you eat, Miss G? He's asking Tony what I just eat. I'm scared. I'm scared to see this. I'm scared. Well, yeah, Cash, you'll be getting another package. I saw a couple of things that I'm like, I gotta send to Candace. So another one's coming. I didn't go anywhere yesterday because I really didn't have enough time to run out. So I ended up eating leftover Chinese food here, Meek, and then I went to bed. I slept for 2 hours, and then my 4 o'clock came up. So I ended up not going anywhere. So I'll probably do another poll when I'm able to leave the house. I have a thing at 12 today, and I think so I probably won't leave the house today either. At some point, I'm going to leave again. I'll do another poll, and we'll do the east, west, north, south. That was fun. My mind is too naughty. Tell me. I know. As I said, I'm scared, Miss G. White Castle. Oh, yeah, White. Oh, because the other day, remember Tony? We were talking about White Castle the other day. So I went dirty too, Tony. I went dirty also. She went. Oh, Miss G went to White Castle. Okay, was it good, Miss G? Was it good? It's a good. It's good. But yes, Meek, I'll probably do another poll. Like, should I go? I like that. Go east, west, north, side. I love that. And so, like, at some point, I'll do it again. So I sent it to you, Cass. It leaves your house immediately. They start grabbing at it. Yeah, I got a few more. I got some stuff for you. No, I was sent to you. Yeah, I got another package coming at some point. Jason's like, my castle so much. White Castle. I mean, I remember. I see. It was good. Going to White Castle and actually eating it, it was good. Like, so we have the frozen shit out here. It's not the same. Now you think everything about my lunch. A jalapeno pepper cheeseburger. Yuck! I won't eat that. That's where you lose me there. But oh yeah, Bruce Cooperman. Yes. Well, now he's so Meek. Now he's a director. No, excuse me. Now he's a cameraman on General Hospital. And I want to tell you guys, we had a breakthrough. It's a couple of weeks with the PR person from General Hospital. emailed me last night and said, yes, I would like to discuss. I was like, about me working with them. Oh my God. So we made some headway. So I told Laura back, said, when do you want to set up a call for a chat? Let's talk. I was so glad. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we got step 2 of the process for General Hospital and me is there. Step 2. So I'm very proud. I'm glad I reached out to her. It took her a couple weeks to get back to me, but I was patient. I was like, I was right out there, but she did get back to me, which is a good sign. I know a lot of folks at General Hospital, so maybe she talked to somebody and I'll find out. It's like, I have a lot of friends at General Hospital. Because I would love to be able to just have regular interviews for you guys all the time with everybody instead of having to use my friendship and grabbing people from here and there. Tony, she was saying she got the nobody said anything about the grabbing. Nobody said grabbing. She said she had a jalapeno pepper cheeseburger. And Candace was saying how every time I send her stuff, her family takes it from her. See, I'm not a hot and spicy food person, Miss G. That's not me. That's a good one. Here's another poll. Do you like hot and spicy food? Yes. No. Let's go. Now, do you like hot and spicy food? That's a good one. I'm curious how many of you guys like. I don't. I'm no. I like some medium heat, but I'm not a hot person. Hot, not hot. But yes, I'm going back to. I'm trying to get you guys some regular guests for Young and the Restless for General Hospital, like I do Young and the Restless and Bold. I want to get just regular guests, um, and all that. Not yet. That's not it. I had the two deaths in my life last couple of weeks. I haven't done a lot. I have a list of people to reach out to. I have a list of people to call. Oh shit. People to call. All right, I got lists. I haven't had a chance. But they're all my lists. Everybody's on my list. I've been busy with other stuff, so I haven't had a chance to yet. That's how my life's been. It's like suddenly I make 2 steps forward, then I gotta make 5 steps backwards. But like I'm almost there, and then I go away. I'm almost there, and then away. So if you talk to her, just know I had a couple deaths in the family. They're finally now they're both literally buried. So now I'm kind of getting back to stuff. Do you like hot and spicy food? 69 are saying yes. Wow. 39, 31 no. James is about to be behind the assist station. I've gotten older. I've never been on a soap opera. I've been promised to be on a soap opera, Bold and Beautiful, but I've never been on a soap opera on camera. As I've gotten older, I like spicy food more. My last, of course. Nurse James. Yeah, I know. No. Nope. I know you are, Candace. So just at last, I mean, literally, after you gave it to me, I found I had 2 who died, and I was dealing with all that. So I'm dealing with my sister in Kansas. I had several things going on in the last couple of weeks that just have consumed my already busy schedule. So, but no, I plan on, as I said, the list right here stuff. I plan on getting there. I like medium spicy. The only thing I like spicy is buffalo wings. I don't know why, but I just love buffalo wings. I like the buffalo sauce. Now some wings. And I think okay. We'll do another poll in a second. Please vote on the poll. There's 28 of you guys watching. Also hit the like button. I've been on for over an hour, so Candace, I gotta do my job, Candace. Right? I'll tell you guys in a second. But I'm gonna look at something real quick. Do you want to see me down on my knees or bending over backwards now? Would you be pleased? I was like, I'll do anything. I'm not the same. I have no shame. I'm on fire. I love Ethiopian food, Crystal, but I do it mild. I love Ethiopian food. Mild. Mild, mild, mild. Okay. What was I doing? Came here to do something and I'm going blank. Okay. I might have Santa Barbara alone for you. Okay, okay, let me go back. Okay, let me go back. Let me see some comments. Okay. Um, and one of the friends that said for you already said she would do it. Well, pass them on to me. Yes. Oh, Nathaniel, great. Yeah, yeah, great thing. My Santa Barbara, dude, send them to me. I eat mild vindaloo. So mischief for me. I guess get my everything mild. You can most places now you can get it medium, mild, or spicy. That's not even an issue anymore. They kind of worked that out. Oh, and also on a serious note, just for a second, um, my heart goes out to Erica Slazak, who just lost her daughter at age 42. Amanda. Don't know what happened yet. They just said died suddenly. Um, so sad. I can't imagine losing one of my children. So I can't even imagine. I've had a lot of loss this year, but I haven't had lost a child. Brandon Larkins is sending me an email. He sent me a text right now. Okay, got it. Yeah. So I just going to say just shout out to her. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine. So losing a brother was hard enough. Losing it whatever was hard enough, I can't even imagine. So my heart goes out to her for that. But okay, it looks like 64-36 spicy food. What was my next thing I was gonna do? I had a poll idea and I lost it. Shit. Oh, she was? Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I know it's a fan event, so that's very nice to know. Oh yeah. Food. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I gotta do my station identification. I've been on for 67 minutes. Let me see how many likes I have before I start talking smack. Okay, we're doing good. I have 20 likes out of 26 people watching, so don't think that's good. That's good. I'll take that. That's really good. Thank you so much. Um, thanks for watching the show this morning. Usually after the show, I upload it to the audio services. So you can listen to JLJ this morning, which did very well last week, and it's doing really well so far this week on the audio space. So you take me wherever you're at the gym, you're walking the dog, walking the kid on the beach, in a plane. If you don't want to watch, you close your eyes and just listen to me talk in your ear holes. That's JLJ this morning. Also, JLJ After Dark too. It's up there also. So check those out where you get your audio podcast services. Um, and check out all my stuff, all kinds of stuff. I also check out my pages, James.Jr. and JLJ Media. All are on Facebook, and also Twitter X and Instagram. I have a page for each one. So I do post some different stuff on the JLJ Media pages that I do on the James.Jr. pages. So there you go. And also you might find two James.Jr.'s. I'm only accepting people on my fan page. I'm not my family personal page, my fan page. I'm only accepting people on that one. And I post on it every day. So plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff. It is also what you know. I want to thank the latest. I've got 2 new Patreon folks. So now I'm up to 31 people. Oh my God. So that was one of my original goals was 31 people on my Patreon. So now I'm trying to get to 40. It's like I just made that. I made 31 goal. So I have different tiers. I gained my first $50 Patreon member. So thank you to him for that. I have 10, 25, even $1. I have a new dollar Patreon too. Thank you to her too for joining for that. I post content every day, lots of content. I just uploaded like 30 things over the next week for Patreon. They're up there and they'll be coming out every day. Stuff coming out for every tier every day, all the time. So you guys are already on there. You know how it is. I mentioned the Buy Me a Coffees, which I have, like I said, my friends, but also I'm on there too. And I have new content coming out over there too every other day. I just recorded something with Flobo yesterday that's coming out. And I just put out something with Anthony Topazzi. I'm doing something with my guy Rick Kane today. We're gonna be recording. So I have new shit coming out on that too. By James JLJ, become a member or just give me a couple of coffees, and it unlocks 3 different shows on there just for buy me a coffee. So if you're a Lottie and one, that $5 a coffee is basically what it is. Coffee's more expensive than that these days, but I just do $5 increments, and just you buy one, it unlocks all this stuff. So you can check that out too. Me and Flobo's episode of our show comes out tomorrow, I believe. If you're a Flobo fan, so check that out. We talked about coffee. It was a lot of fun. And then of course, I have merch. Someone bought a mug yesterday, so thank you for Young and the Restless, my Young and Restless show. So thank you for buying the mug. I love it. JLJmedia.threadless.com. So there you go. Crystal, I don't understand your question. Did you ever have that live on GH? I tried to find it. I don't know. I don't understand the question. Please rephrase or explain so I can. So I'm going to answer. I'll be able to answer you. The email, of course, that Candace is in. Huge audio drama, huge hits. That. Also, the Kringles, which just ended. Have a great day, Shelly. And also House of Frost. We have a season ending coming up shortly. I'm editing that today. Put that up. Is that okay? So I think what else I have to promote? Of course, all those things. Of course, like I said, here on JLJ Media, of course, you're already here already. All kinds of stuff. I have a new series called Lots of Plane Spotting, where I show the planes taking off and landing at LAX. It's very calming for me. So I just watch them. Take up all the power and everything. It's a lot of fun for me. New Coffee and Conversation with James Melissa. We're in full swing doing shows. We have a pause on Extra Connections Race Talk and a Black Guy and a White Guy because my co-host is going through a family issue, which I totally understand. Family issues. So we're on hold, but I am planning some Black-centric, race-centric talk for February. It is Black History Month, which I have feelings about that. Which I'll talk about. But either way, I will still participate and have. And my tree is now decorated. The lights came in, so now it's decorated to the top. So now I'll be putting in the Black History decorations that'll be going on shortly, and do everything in increments. I'm busy doing 10,000 things. So that'll be that next too. So that's coming up. What else? I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Buy me a coffee, Patreon. Follow me on. Oh yeah, SoundCloud. Well, my music's everywhere, but if you want to hear it, my SoundCloud, my voice, my voice work. I don't know why that did that. My commercials for the past, about 8 years worth of stuff is on there. Go to soundcloud.com, JLJ, and hear all my stuff. I'm working on music currently right now for my next album, and on a project for my guy Anthony Topazzi. So I'm working on music. I mean, as we speak, I'm sending in vocals, writing songs, all kinds of stuff. Also, Tony JC brings up a great good point. This Friday is our mental health Zoom. It's at 5 p.m. You can come, not turn your camera on. You can leave it off. You can talk or not talk. There's a chat option there also. You just listen. Our mental health Zooms are so good, and we last 2-3 hours sometimes. We were 4 last time. I know Tony will be there. Matt will be there. So we do a lot of stuff on that. And that's the upcoming one, is that one. Then on the 10th is the Taraya chat and trivia thing. And I got a new Taraya sign up last night. So I had to the list. So that's on the 10th. Those are the next 2 that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. So sign up for those 2. The question, okay, Crystal got a question. Okay. I thought you were going to do a live on Jason Saturday at 3 p.m. No, what happened was, originally, there's 2 things that went on, Crystal. So Frank and I did a live last Wednesday night. That was what I was promoting. That we were doing a preseason, because we're coming back this Sunday. We did a live at night. We had a nighttime spotlight. It's on there. Just look at just Jason Spotlight nighttime. It did very well. We had almost 70 people watching us. It was a fun chat. Oh my God, Frank is hilarious. So we did that. Now, the other thing could be thinking of is originally I had to change some dates around because of family stuff. We were going to have this Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern was going to be the Zoom for a private GH chat. Number 2, we did one before; it was very successful. I had to cancel that due to family stuff. So those are 2 things. So you have a mix together, so to speak. There was a live we did at night. It's on here on YouTube, and then I was going to do a Zoom that was just a private Zoom that was GH on Saturday. So no, you're fine. You good. I know I have a lot of stuff, Crystal. I have a lot of stuff going on. I wouldn't be able to keep up with all this shit either. Oh, I was a Lottie. I'm like, screw James, got all this shit going on. My grandparents show's doing really well. Shit, I can't believe it. Okay. Hi, Bridget Epps. How are you? Tony, I think Matt's asleep right now. He hasn't answered you back yet. He must be taking a nap. Between the 2 you guys taking naps. Who knows what's going on? So I did all that. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure the boy is mine. I need that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me, the boy is. I thought you and I were doing a duet. I know, and have Flubbo in the video. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I'm sure, Tony, you can outsing me. I'm sure you can. Yeah, Crystal, you were on the live that Wednesday night. Yeah, you were on there. You were on there. So yeah. So it's a little mix up, kind of. It was all GH related stuff. I wasn't planning. He wasn't planning on it, Tony. He wasn't planning on it. He got life. Matt got a life. No time for us, Tony. He got life. It's like another Friday night with those people. Like, oh. But yeah, so you're there. So anyway, so yes. But I'm sure Tony can out. I'm sure you can outsing. Even though I'm the recording artist, I'm sure you can outsing me. I'm like, I'm sure you can. Very good. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I did threadless.com, buy me a coffee, Patreon. And then of course, if you want to give today and donate to me today, these are different ways you can do that. So these are the difference. I'll put these up here. Got a frog in my throat. We got PayPal. We have Zelle. Any amount is great. I don't, I say 100 pennies equal $1, so I never have issue with that. Maybe you can buy me lunch today. I make myself lunch, so I'll buy lunch today on me, on you guys. I actually ordered Randy's Donuts yesterday. They gave me the wrong donut. I was a donut that I don't even eat, so I had to throw it out. Like my brother didn't eat either. I was so upset. Cash App and Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle are all the ways I can take money if you are so inclined. Sorry, Purple Cane. Yeah, sorry, Purple Cane. But I ordered, and people know I love my Randy's donuts. I was like, I'm gonna get my apple fritter, and they gave me a bear claw, which I don't eat. So I got my money back. I mean, for that, I mean, they refunded my really easy. DoorDash was easy. They didn't fight me on it. They gave me the money back, but I still didn't get it. It's a bear claw. I mean, I still didn't get an apple fritter. And then my mother wants apple fritter, so I might try to buy her an apple fritter today and give it to her. What Benita wants, Benita gets. And she is having a hard time right now. She misses her husband, which I don't blame her. I try to buy her little gifts here and there because she's missing her husband. Now, for 25 years, she's never lived alone. So she's living alone. She has Lucy, but she's living alone. First time ever. She went straight from her parents to my father, to us, to my stepfather, to my brother, my stepfather. Now she's alone. So I know it's really hard. I love living alone. Oh my God. If my brother could go somewhere else and I live here myself, I'd love it. But some people they like living with people, so but she's learning how to live alone, but she's having a hard time. So we are just trying to be there for her. So, but like, how do you mess up a bear claw? Is not an apple fritter. I don't understand. Okay, in that poll was pretty good. Okay, very good. Okay, that was good. Okay, people, everybody's voting today. Good, I love it. So 65% say yes, yes. I love hot. Oh, and for folks who are asking, um, my brother had an accident. I'm not gonna tell. I can't tell his business, but he had an accident, so I didn't get a chance to see MJ the musical on Sunday. So I had to sell the tickets because that was the last 2 days of the show here in LA, and we're gonna get money. We sold them, and within the next 2 weeks I'll get the money back on my card or whatever. But it was like I get a chance to see it. So that just reminds me, I'm gonna grab the cast recording. I want to listen to it. That just reminds me. Right back. And the smoking gun. Also, we don't put this up. Light. I want some light. Let there be light. So I have the actual cast recording for all the songs. So I think I'm gonna listen to it today. So I actually haven't heard it yet. It's on the package. I haven't heard it yet. So I've heard a couple of songs from the Tonys. So I think I'm just gonna listen to it. But fuck, I'm just gonna listen to it and see. And that'll be my MJ musical today, I guess. I'd probably go online and find clips, but I don't want to do it. I'm really sad I couldn't see it. But I have learned right now my family situation, we're just having problem after problem after problem. And I can't control everything. I have to let it go. I have to let everything go and just accept what is. If I can try to fight it, it ain't gonna help any. Okay. So I got MJ musical. So I'll listen to that. I'll listen to that today. Oh, yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll do a poll. Okay. Okay. I'm making a poll for you guys. Okay. Do you like musicals or plays? Give me song and dance, which is musicals. I like acting, no music, or neither. I should have put, I mean, I could say both. But I'm asking like, well, like that. If you like both, then I guess just pick which one you can pick either one you want. Vote in the poll. Give me song and dance. I like acting, no music, neither. This is the most polls I've ever done in one sitting. I have to say, this is the most. I have 30 people watching this morning. 30 people. That is amazing. 30 people. I love it. 22 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So far, it's mostly musical over plays. I like both. I like musicals better, but I've seen some plays I've really liked also. But I just say, but I'm a big musicals person, like a concert. I love my new flat. My new. This is a Stanley. It cost $1,500. It costed $10, and it's the bomb. and it keeps shit closed. We closed that too. Cold. It keeps shit cold. I'm impressed. Vote in that poll, people. Vote in the poll. So far, it's I guess we got some neithers. No, I know some they don't care for either accounts. They don't like it, so. And I guess Valentine's Day is coming up. It's like shit's coming up. Oh, okay. Give me song and dance, 67%. I like acting, no music, 22, and neither 11. Okay. So mostly people are in the musicals here, where we have some folks who do neither. That's fine. My brother, I took him to his first anything. He never went to a play or musical until he's in his 50s, and I took him to see Six. He loved it. He had no clue, like, this is how it always is. I'm like, this is not how it always is. It was very much like a concert. It was good. But a person can sing, I enjoy musicals more. Well, I mean, that makes some sense, yes, to the person can sing. Have you been to a musical people can't sing? I've never been to a musical. Well, I've been to a musical once. I got to lie back. I went to a musical once years ago. I'm not going to help them because they're such sweet as a person. They couldn't sing, and they weren't the lead, so thank God. But almost everything I've gone to, people can sing. It's just different variations of who can sing better than others. But I've never been to a musical where they couldn't really sing. But because basically every movie Whitney Houston acted in is written for its soundtrack. Wait, I don't. I would say Bodyguard, yes. Preacher's Wife, yes. But Wait and Exhale, I will challenge you on that one, Duan. A lot of folks loved that movie, and people quote things from the movie all the time. And Angela Bassett did such a great job in that film. I have to say, I might challenge you on that one. Soundtrack, I mean, obviously good soundtrack, but I think the other two, yes, I possibly go, yes, those other two, I would say, yeah, I remember the soundtrack more. But I will slightly disagree with you when it comes to Wait and Exhale. That movie became a huge, iconic movie. I mean, Bodyguard was huge, but you're right. The music's the main thing in that movie. I can remember anything. I know. Tony Moore loves that movie. I don't love the movie itself. I thought it's just fine, but I love the music. So that one I'll give you. Preacher's Wife, same thing. I don't love the movie, but the music's good. And what do you do in gospel? But Wait and Exhale, I like the soundtrack and I liked the movie. That could be another poll to do on. Everybody's not really voting in this poll, so I'll just let it go. You guys aren't caring for that poll, so other ones you guys did. Okay. More hits from X. Well, I guess. Well, here's the thing. With Wait and Exhale, there was different artists. Because well, I have to look at that. That's a good question because there were hits from both, but the hits on Bodyguard were mostly Whitney Houston singing her songs. So she had a bunch of hits off of it, and of course the "Just One Look at You," bam bam bam, and the world is all right with me. Dun, 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 dun. That song's a hit too. So there's like, but mostly on the other one, it was various artists. They had a lot of, and they each had a lot of hits. So yeah, you're right. No, you're right about that. I'm saying, but I don't know if it's more hits, but it's just that it was more diverse hits. Because on well, maybe more because on the Whitney Houston one, "I Will Always Love You" was the biggest song of all, like one of the biggest songs of all time. But "I'm Every Woman" went to the top five. She released either "I Have Nothing" or whatever on it, and then just like so. I think it's those kind of whatever, something like that. I like it. Nikki Brown, A21. But Jason, you're right. I have to look. I have to look. I'm not going to disagree with you. I have to look at that one. I have to kind of look at that one in terms of like where were the hits. But yeah, those four have big hits. But I think, but the movie was good. I feel like of all three of those movies, a lot of folks loved Wayne's Tale. That was a revenge tale for women. Women got this. I mean, they really liked that one. And Angela Bassett was in her groove at that time period. So, but all three soundtracks, I'm gonna tell you, all three soundtracks, loved them all. But Jason, you might be right. You might be right. I have to look at that one. So I'm not going to disagree with you on that one, Jason. It's just I think it was just different people. Those four people had hits. There was four of them as opposed to one or two that had hits. Like I can't remember all the singles that were released on Bodyguard. You got to have to look it up and see which one. But I know yes. So, but also all the soundtracks were really good. But I will say I feel like people did like the movie. I remember scenes from the movie. There's Andrea and Tony, our other coupling. Other coupling. So I challenged the one on the Waiting to Exhale movie, but I don't challenge you, Jason. I'm like, that there's something in there with that. So exactly. Well, I don't say it was like I wouldn't compare it to Girls Trip. But it is Waiting to Exhale is like First Wives Club. That's how I would relate. That's how I would relate it to. Okay. So yes, I would say, yeah, I would say that's more like Worst Wives Club. But I mean, there's multiple women in a film. Then yes, four women in a film. You can go by that. But then also there was Set It Off, which had four women in a film. There's a lot of movies that were doing that for a while. Black and white, they're doing it for a while. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, that's how Girls Trip was raunchy. So Girls Trip was more like Bridesmaids to me. They're kind of like they're on a trip. They're trying to be raunchy. It was on purpose. That's why Girls Trip was out. They wanted to show that black women could be funny and silly and crass. Also, that was their goal, and it worked. I like Girls Trip. I liked it. So I mean, I liked it. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. But all good stuff. I mean, all good stuff. Everything. I mean, everything you're bringing up to one is all good. It's all movies I liked. So I liked all those movies. I actually watched Set It Off the other day. I hadn't seen it in years. Like, wow. I've never seen that in the theater. Woo, Queen Latifah and all that. I remember that. But yes, those films. Oh, and Brown A21. EastEnders is, oh my God, it's so good. Nish is gonna find out everything, isn't he? Oh my God. I'm like, he's so good looking. And he's such a villain. I'm like, I'm rooting for Suki and Eve and all that. I'm rooting for all the ladies, but he's gonna find out. 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 And what's he gonna do to them? Like, what's he gonna do to them? He won't give Suki the divorce. Like, I'm like, oh my God. And then Gina finally sees what's his name for what he is. I was like, oh, don't go together, don't be together, please. and she punched his ass. I was like, oh my god, the show is so good. The show is so good. If you guys are watching EastEnders, I'll tell you. So the show, it's my favorite soap. It literally is it's the soap that I run home to watch. The other one, I don't. The other ones, I'm like, I watched all the shows yesterday, so for days. I watched the other three. I was bored by Bold and Beautiful. I was bored by General Hospital. And I kind of was okay with YNR. I kind of like the Victor and Jack talking. That was interesting. But other than that, and Audrey and Nikki, interesting. But other than that, he's going to bury them under the cafe. I know, right? I mean, he's going to, I mean, it's like, he's going to find out. He's going to find out. It's like he's a villain. Like we're supposed to be like not. We want we don't. I don't want him to find out using against them. We want Siki to have her life. It's like excruciating. But I think you're right, Angela. They're going to lead us. I think it's going to lead us all year. I think you're right. They're going to totally lead us to next Christmas. I have a feeling. I'm with you on that one. Exhale is what Tyler wished he could have wrote. Tony, I agree with you completely. Here's my thing. So I don't like tearing down other Black people. He's obviously successful, and Tyler does a lot of good within our industry. But he hires other Black folks, Black actors, whatever. He does all that stuff. I know the flack he gets for he writes and directs everything. Well, it's his business. She do it. I write, direct everything too. I do what the fuck I want. You do what the fuck you want. He doesn't have to hire somebody to co-write or whatever. I just wish he would, because I wish he could. I wish he could hire some other Black writers or writers of color, just so it kind of well rounds it out. And sometimes you're right. You need another pair of eyes on a story. Tyler's work ethic is bar none. I admire, I admire his work ethic. I kind of model a little bit. But I think he could use other people in there a little bit too. But it's his business. I would urge somebody how to do their business. But I know, Tony, I agree with you on some level. I do. I agree with some level. It's like it's almost like, why don't you? You could see, like me, I have co-writers on a lot of stuff. We do the basic, like James Patterson. That's a perfect example. James Patterson in books is a perfect example. Most of the time, he helps write the outlines, he gets everything going. But it's like, you write your books, and then others will flesh out and write the other books, and they're all successful. But you have somebody else's take on it. It's still a James Patterson product, but it's someone else in there, like Zoo or things like that. They're still good. But you get a fresh perspective, you get a fresh writing perspective in there at the same time. And it's still under the Tyler Perry umbrella, and it's still Tyler Perry. You still can oversee stuff, but let other people write some stuff. So I agree with you guys. Is he letting people in the write? I didn't know if he was or not. So Jason, I didn't know that. Is he letting people in the writer's room? Because I haven't seen that yet. So if he is, that's good to know. I haven't seen it. I know he's always defended his choice not to. So, but I understand but I understand myself as a writer. If I have a series and I have a vision, then like Jamie Giddens is writing for him now. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, you can. I disagree with that statement, Tony. You can. It just, and also you can. It's just that I agree with you in the sense that your quality work can go down because maybe you don't put enough into it or not. But if everything's still a hit, if he's still getting hits out of it, then somebody's liking it. And somebody's liking it. Oh, my sisters, okay. Jamie and I have a interesting relationship. But okay. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. One thing about Jamie, he does know soap. So he does know soap. He does. But I mean, you could. I mean, like I said, you can do it. You could be the only person to write stuff time. But I like collaboration. I like having some other voices sometimes. But also when you're so big, you can have things that are just your own, and you can have that. Like I said, I'm back to the James Patterson way. Then you have things where you have people. I have some audio dramas that are written by other people, so like Hess, Football Boys, Jaime Molina. We have people who just I get their ideas and we bring them in. That's because I want that actually. That's because I just want that. But I have a lot of stuff I write myself. That's it. Whether it's good or not, it's subjective, I guess. But I mean, I agree with you. You can't be spread thin. Um, and I say, why not have other voices? I would just like to have more people get a chance because he's so big. Yes, he's hiring actors and directors, and I mean, behind the scenes people that are of color. But let's hire some writers of color and give them a chance. And then maybe a little spinoff. You can write a little spinoff over here. I love that idea. But it's not like I like having people, so I like having people spin off from me. If I can help them in any way, I'm always, if I can, I will. You guys already know this. You already know how I feel about my folks of color. I'm always going to try to help you out if I can. If you don't do me wrong, I will try to help you out. That's kind of how I am. But there you go. Small Wars is a time period film. Okay, sure. Okay. I don't. So I mean, full disclosure, I don't watch time period stuff. So I mean, I love my writing. It's by ways because I do too. The terrible braided wigs. I don't watch this stuff, so I can't. I mean, I just I've seen a few things here and there of his. The last thing I saw of his was Acrimony. Was that movie? I saw that movie, and it was just like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. I was just like, okay, he has a type, and he has an audience. He has a type, so I'm like, that's his business. I have a type, I have an audience. I like I said again, I don't turn on other people. Plus, I just feel like um, everybody has their lane, so I stay in my lane, you stay in your lane, and hopefully others will come with their lanes too. Oh, you are, Jason. Okay, that's why. Take your time. Take your time. Do it right. We could do it, baby. Do it tonight. And take your time. No rush. You write. You write. You write when you feel like writing, and you want the right story. Yeah, go ahead. That's right. So you didn't know who. So Juwan, do you not know who Shamar Moore was before that, or are you just saying you spotted him in the movie because I mean I don't understand. I don't understand that. Acrimony. Should have went straight DVD. Oh, Taraji likes rage. It just my problem with some of the things I've seen. Like again, this is not. I'm not a Tyler Perry expert, but many of the things I've seen, just personally see myself in his work. The men are just horrible. And all men are horrible. And that if you're a bad girl in some way, I mean, and bad in quotes could be anything. Um, you end up paying a price for something. There's always some kind of retribution towards you. If you don't have certain values. Those are two things I'm kind of like, for a movie here and there or a TV show, sure, but it seems to be a theme. But I could be wrong. I don't watch everything of his, but it's the things I have. The only time that wasn't there was Daddy's Girls, or Little Girls, right? That was something I didn't have that, but that I saw. But the rest of the little things I've seen, it's one of those two things. And I'm good. And trust me, I'm a Hand That Rocks the Cradle kind of guy. I'm a Fatal Attraction. I like the Lisa Rodrigo. Hi, Lisa Rodrigo. Hello. Um, I am one of those guys that likes that a revenge thing. Trust me. I did watch Obsessed several times. You know, Beyonce was horrible in it, but I did watch Obsessed. But I was like, I like Sleep with the Enemy. Those kind of movies. I like those kind of movies. I'm a sucker. For those kind of movies. But yeah. So yeah. I mean, I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I've been on 107 minutes, kids. It's almost 11 a.m. my time. So that's whatever time it is your time. I didn't see the Family That Prays Together. Didn't see that. Days of Those Girls was good. I actually didn't mind that. Like I said, I mean, stuff is not. I mean, like I said, I'm not a. The Medea stuff. Medea Boo made me laugh. I didn't want to laugh, but it did. You know, the parody from the Boondocks hits nail on it as far as movies go. Oh, Boondocks is a parody on it. Okay, I haven't seen it. I just like I don't. I'm not. Like I said, I want to make sure it's clear. I am not. I don't know all his business. I don't watch all his films. I just know that it's yeah. I just know that it's I've seen some themes and I'm like, okay, there seems to be a pattern. We all have our things. As a writer, I mean, some of us are writers in here. We are working out stuff through our work. Sometimes I know I do, and I'll write an episode and what do we call it? I write an episode and my actor will go, "Are you in my head? Because this is my life right here." I'm like, I just had a life similar to yours. That's all. I'm like, I'm just like I'm similar to yours. So I just know. So I love it. But again, I will not tear down Tyler's accomplishments. He has done stuff that a lot of Black folks haven't done. Um, and um, and he's played with the big boys. So I think it's good. He's doing what I always say. Why are we? Well, we're still trying to break down barriers from the main people. Like, let's do our own and make our own a main thing. And I know it's not that black and white, but it's a tough thing. And I don't want to get into my soapbox this early in the morning about that. I'll save it for Black History Month. But we have to kind of and that's what Generations was trying to do all those years ago on NBC. They're trying to create their own thing other than the other soaps. They're trying to, let's find black folks on a soap opera. We'll just do it ourselves. Have a black family in the beginning. You know, if it wasn't for generations, we wouldn't have the haves and have-nots. We wouldn't have a lot of shows later. You know, we wouldn't have Scandal. We wouldn't have, you know, a lot of things. And I just think it's just it was ahead of its time. And but I like the fact they were trying to do something that was like out the gate. Let's just do this and make it just normal and regular. And that's all I want to. I just want things that make them normal and regular. I don't need specialty or special treatment. Like I want this. I just want regular. Just make it normal. Just make it part of life. That's just me. That's just me, of course. Of course. I'm not an expert in this film, so that's just my little thing. I've not seen Brazil yet. I heard it's good. I've just been so busy. I can only watch so much. I was able to commit to an hour and a half last night of the greatest night in pop music documentary on Netflix. I was able to do that. And literally, I was after I watched that and doing work. I came here and I had all this work to do until midnight. I was up till midnight working. So I took an hour and a half out of my day. I did it during my dinner time. It's okay. I got dinner. I can sit and watch it. But my brother-in-law loves it so far. He's on episode 3, he said. I know her story. I watched the Cocaine Cowboys. I watched all those documentaries back in the day, so I know her story. But I do want to see it at some point. It's on the list. I was trying to finish First Wives Club. I'm on the 3rd season, 2nd episode. They killed off a character. I was like, oh, so that's on my list. That's kind of my list first. I want to finish out that series. I have 7 more episodes. No, 7 or 8 more episodes. Then I'll go to the next thing. I'm trying to go step by step. It's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. I don't have time. I don't have time. Or I get tired and I fall asleep because I'm tired because I'm working all the time, running around all the time. I create all this content and I don't create it in a vacuum. I'm also at the same time, I have books to read for my upcoming shows. I'm working on music. Take care of the house. Take care of all stuff taking care of stuff with my. It's a lot of stuff. Right, there you go. That's how you have off. Right, you have to kind of figure out how can you watch TV. Okay, here's a good poll. We're doing polls all day today. Here's a poll. How many days a week? Oh, no, actually, that's not a good question. Not a good question. I got a poll. I'm trying. How can I phrase this? I can't think of it. I had a poll idea. I can't think of it right now. I thought I had. I can't ask the question. I kind of what I want to ask, but I'm trying to think. How can I ask it that makes sense to you guys? Okay, I'll do it this way. We'll see what happens. Okay, this way. How much? I'll put in quotes TV. That includes streaming. Do you? Okay, here's a poll. How much TV do you watch a week? A lot, a little, none. Because most folks don't watch TV. Or every once in a while, not every day. Please vote. And when I say a lot, I'm talking about every day, all the time you're watching TV. A little is like 2 or 3 times a week, or it could even be 1 hour, one program a day. Just watch little. None means you don't watch any TV at all. And every once in a while means several times a week you watch TV, or you may watch one day, watch a whole series, and then go 3 or 4 days and only watch one episode of a show. So I see right now it's mostly between a lot and a little. So you guys don't watch a lot of TV then? Okay, I thought the numbers would be switched. When do you mainly watch TV? That's a question too. Right now, I'm shocked by the results right now. Why are you probably more than you should? I'm going to get something to drink. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Well, it's 50-50 so far. That's hilarious. A lot or a little. Okay. I'll leave it up for a little bit. I had 20 folks watching, 22 likes. Thank you very much. Almost been on 2 hours. I've been almost on 2 hours. That is crazy. I'll probably be on for another half hour or so. I have to get to work. I got things to do. They voted 57-43. Okay. I'm reading this thing. Prince says, we talked to the people that were doing USA for Africa, and they said it was cool that I gave them a song for the album. It was the best thing for both of us. I'm strong in a situation where I'm surrounded by people I know. So that's what it was in. So it's better that I did music with my friends than going down to sitting there. Okay, 1 second. I gotta check something. I'm getting a problem. 1 second. I got to do a piece of work while you're voting. Please vote. I got to handle something that just came up just now. Of course, like my life, people, nothing just can run. Nothing can just run smoothly. Of course not. Okay. Handling something right now. Handling something. Handling something. Handling something. And I can tell them I resent. Wait, some already sent. Okay, got it. All right. So far, it's we have people say now it's a lot. Before it was not, so now it's a lot in the lead and a little. So we'll stop there because nobody's really in here. Okay, there you go. Very good. I've been on 2 hours. I just hit the 2 hour mark. 11:11. I love it. I want to give a shout out to my grandmother Mitzi. It was her birthday yesterday. I forgot. And I got her legs and her dimples from her. So I'll give a shout out to her. Say thank you very much, Grandma Mitzi, who's in heaven doing her thing, I'm sure. Good. And I'm sorry, I'm handling something here. So that's very good. And I will do that. I watched was like there's I was saying, okay, so there is that. Okay, there's also that's a separate that's actually a separate point that Tony JC's bringing up. Because some people have TV on and they're not really watching it, or the computer on, not really watching it. It's just noise. They watch it off and on. Or like me, I'm a music person, so I actually have music on all day long, more than I have TV. That's a good point. That's actually a good point. That's what you see. I cooked my aunt some sausage that had a bubble and squeak, and put some over it to get to the hospital. Stuff that is a win. Sounds good. Now I'm getting hungry. I'm like, ooh, I had this coffee, now I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to my lunchtime. Like, I would think at 12:30, so I have to get off early. I'm thinking at 12:30. I'm like, what do I want for lunch? I don't want anything elaborate. So I'm like, I actually have some stuff here. I have some soup here. I just have some soup here. I have some soup. So, but yes, but that's good. So I actually will get off now. I think I've done my 2 hours, lower 2 hours, you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Thanks for the talks, all the polls. Like I said, we did more polls than I've ever done in my entire life. Sorry, James, for what? Sorry, James, for what? I was like, oh, that's good to have to win. No, I'm looking at my time. It's 11:15. I was gonna get off at 11:30, but I forgot. I'm gonna eat something now because I have my thing at 12:30. It's an hour from now, so I should eat now and be done and be ready for my next meeting. So I was like, so I better, I guess. I have some chicken. I pulled some chicken out myself, Tony JC, some thighs, and I hope that I haven't decided what to do with them. They may go in the air fryer, so I've decided what to do with them yet. So I have that. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for coming through. And I will see you guys. I may come on tonight. Who knows? I might do a JLJ after dark or JLJ this evening or whatever. But thanks to everybody who stood through here and hit the like button, donate, record, whatever. Go to my